Hey Scorpio, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It is for Scorpio sun, moon, and rising sign, and I promise you guys it comes to you at the right time. That's why there's no dates on these readings, because it's all about energy and the message coming to you when you need to hear it most. It is for Scorpio sun, moon, and rising sign, and it will answer your questions. Why? Why do they do that? What's their motivation? How could they even? Or what does this mean? What's going on with this energy? What's up? Oh, I'm about to tell you what's up. This is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot, and I gotta tell you, the astrology is looking so good. We're gonna start off with the astrology, and then we're gonna get into the tarot cards. Please remember that Scorpio comes out every single Tuesday. So if you love these videos, remember to subscribe to the channel and then ring that notification bell so that you know when I upload your favorite content. What? What's going on? Like, what's the kiss and tell? That's what I heard in my head when I was dealing out these cards. What's the kiss and tell? Oh, okay. Let me go over the astrology with you, and then I think that you'll understand what I'm thinking. So, Scorpio, the astrology is beautiful. Basically, the astrology is Pluto is trine to Mercury, or Mercury is trine to Pluto, all this week. But for most of this week, Mercury conjunct Venus is trine to Pluto. Now, what is Mercury conjunct Venus? Mercury conjunct Venus is usually messages of love, or messages of good fortune, or messages of advancement, or some kind of productivity, some sort of like a delivery or communications of love, or communications that you're gonna love. And Pluto is trine to this all week. I'm saying, okay, and Pluto is your ruling dignitary, so lucky you, is all I gotta say. Now, what does the trine mean? Well, the trine means there's just harmoniousness. I feel like there's harmony coming up in your life. There's harmony coming up. There's harmony coming up, almost like resurrecting. There could be love that's resurrecting. There could be opportunity that's resurrecting. There could be money that you're digging up and discovering. Because remember, Mercury is in retrograde. Of course, that also could mean all of these opportunities are from people that you don't want to hear from again. But you know what? How about this? At least they're opportunities. At least they're, even if it's the text from your ex, delete it, block it. Maybe you forgot that you didn't block the number, and now you're like, I didn't even realize that I still have, and now you can get her done. Do you know what I'm saying? Either way, it's advantage Scorpio. I actually think it's going to be a beautiful week, filled with expressions of love, and filled with hearing expressions of love, especially from people that you kind of needed to hear it from. Venus sneaks into Libra, which is her home sign, which means she has a comfort level there, and she's still trying to Pluto as she does this. And what does that mean? That means that there is an expansion and growth in partnership and balance in your life, especially where it comes to those things like beauty, or like finances, or romance that were lacking, that were imbalanced. There's a balance and a stabilization that is returning, especially because of that beautiful trine to Pluto, which is asking us to dig deeper, look farther, and confront all of those things that could have been causing us pain, to let go of that fear, let go of that suffering. So there's some sort of reconciliation, or just like you're making up. That's what it is. It's like making it all up, making it all return into, or be restored to, balance. Let's get into the cards. Remember, guys, if you have not yet done so, like this video. I mean, I hope you do like the video, but give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Surrender now, but it's in reverse. Are you playing hard to get? It's almost pulling away. There's a sense of, no, I won't give up. No, I won't give in. Somebody's not giving up on you. Oh, shit. Oh my God. Somebody's not giving up on you. They're relentless. But it's also, because this is my moth to a flame card, it's also saying, you know better. Yeah. It's saying you know better this time around. You know not to fly too close to the fire. You know the potential of getting burned. You know the risks, and you're not going to be stupid enough to fall for that again. That's what it's saying. This could also be messages coming from overseas. Let me know in the comments below if you have any of those interactions. That would be cool to know. Let's go all the way over to the past. You can see, be generous of spirit is here. So you were bold, you were confident, you were filled with romance, and I think that there was an essence of confidence and certainty in the future, but it's coming up in the past. And then we have the abundant universe will provide, which means there was certainty. This is Leo Taurus energy. This is some sort of, it could be leadership with finance, leadership with love, like leadership with finance, with beauty, with like popularity. This is tremendous energy regarding just the public loving you kind of thing. Major popularity. It could also just be really confident in your finances, or really confident about financial opportunities, or that you had everything that you desired or could want, or actually you had an abundance of this. Now this is in the past, so I don't know how far back it goes. I would love to know. You let me know in the comments below, but it's there. And then we have bring your ideas to life and time for a deep dive. I feel like this is the thing. This is what I just heard. You really found out how somebody felt about you, how much somebody loved you, when you started to manifest or bring your own ideas into existence, or chase your own dreams. Bring your ideas to life and time for a deep dive. There was a love here that was more concept or more outwardly beautiful. I don't know if it was really beautiful, but there was very high hopes for this love affair. And then we have this and that are true. So you two were very different people. Okay. Neither of you were bad or trying to be nasty, but you were very different people. And this energy is about finding the strength to just be yourself out loud and not think that you have to make sense to anyone else. Claim your independence is here. With regards to this seemingly beautiful situation, it just seems like this whole connection was a part of you becoming more independent. Like staking your claim and saying, this is what I want, this is what the direction I want my life to be. This could have even been a relationship that determined your independence or helped you get out of a situation. It's ironic, right? I mean, maybe you hear it now. I just heard it. This situation where how are you claiming your independence when all you're doing is running into a relationship to try to get out of, or try to get opportunities, or try to help advance yourself. But sometimes we're not doing it intentionally. We're just doing it because we know our life has to change, and somebody comes around that really inspires us to be more confident, to be more competent, to feel better about ourselves, and to see that these differences in ourselves actually are what makes us so special. But this could also be making the decision. Hey, we have co-create with spirit. So this was definitely fated. Slow and steady wins the race is here, which means this is long-term. Long-term abundance, confidence. It's almost like finding your way into the mature version of who you are. So whether or not this person is still around or in your life, they taught you a lot, and they were a huge part of your learning curve. They were a huge part of what has made you what you are today. And it's not like because you owe them or anything. It's just maybe you do feel like you owe them. I don't know. But you know that if it were not for the experiences that you had with this person, Maybe for some of you it's a situation, but you know if it were not for the experiences that you had with this person, you would not have come as far as you've come. This is a real solidification of your emotional stability. This is being able to look at the past and love it because of all that it's given to you in terms of what you see yourself as today. This is also a sense of a long time coming, and let me know if this is your story. A long time coming. Lots of passion, lots of exchanges, lots of personal growth while you were intertwining with this person. And now it seems like it's solid, you're solid. But there's independence here. It doesn't mean that you're not together. It means that you don't need to be with somebody. This is certainty. This is security. This is being sure. Surrender now is here, which means you're not giving up. You're not backing down. Okay. Help me understand, God. What does this co-create with Spirit? Okay, hold on. This is being around people you don't like. Didn't I pick up on that in the beginning? Why is it you're around people you don't like? I have to say this to you. It's almost like this relationship was all about your metamorphosis. It was all about what you needed to grow and expand and change your life. In some ways, I'll say it. This relationship was your way out. And a way out from people that you didn't want to be around. Or plain and simple, you're done with this relationship. You're tired of it. You've grown out of it. And you are happy to be by yourself. And ultimately, you're not going to go back. You never would. But what should Scorpio do moving forward? You should be objective, remain objective, and remain cold. Not cold as in mean, but cold as in strategic, logical. Don't take any of this shit personally. Even if somebody comes back at you with tremendous amounts of love, if so, it was a long time coming. It was a slow process for you to even be able to talk to them again or face them again. This is a sense of finally being able to be objective, to have some sort of clarity and an objectivity. You're being single. You're so happy to be by yourself. I'm missing something. Because this is it. This is being by yourself, deciding to move in a different direction. Standing on your own 2 feet. I'm going to say this. I can't hold back. This actually sounds like a story of like an 18-year-old who fell in love with a 45-year-old because they were rich as fuck, and the 18-year-old didn't have any parents. And so they were basically raised by their boyfriend/girlfriend and had all the money and all the things that they needed and were able to like grow and expand and really become the person that they want to become, and now they're about done. Now they don't need the person anymore. The person is too old and decrepit and they don't have anything in common anymore. There just seems like there's like, I've outgrown you kind of energy. And I'm more than happy to kind of connect. No. This is a letter coming from a friend or somebody in your network, even though you are happy being single. This is somebody that you departed from a while ago because you were done with them, because the cycle of your life had been finished. Like the cycle of the two of your lives together was completed and you were happy to move on and go away. And this is the person that's connecting with you again. That's the person. Nothing will come of this situation. Don't worry about it. No matter what. If this has something to do with any legal documents that somebody's trying to send to you, nothing will come of it. Void, of course, is a sense of you're really over it. It's really done. But in a lot of ways, sometimes we need to hear from that person in order to know for a fact that it's finished. So what is a void of course? Why is the void of course card here? God. Because you're disappointed in the work that you've done. Or there's some work that you've done that you've worked really hard at, but you're disappointed in how it turned out. So somebody's deciding to move on. Because there's basically a sense of, I've done all that I can do. I've done all that I can do. But there's a sense of pride. I'm channeling so much that the cards aren't really adding up to. But it's a sense of a very proud person that had these high hopes and high expectations. But it was immature as fuck. Because they were really only thinking of themselves, not necessarily the other person. And then there was a sense of, okay, well, I don't really like you, or I don't really like the people that were around, or I'm not really happy with the situation and I'm done. So leaving and walking away, and then there's just this sense of, okay, but disappointment because you put so much hard work in. I don't know if it's you, I don't know if it's them. Tell me, let me know in the comments below. It's me, it's them. But there's a sense of whoever put really hard work in is not going to get out of it what they think they are. And I think that this is the coming to terms with that conclusion, that sense of, this isn't what I really want. You know, it was better when it was just a list of things that I thought I wanted. But it's disappointing. Whoever put hard work into this is going to be disappointed. But that doesn't follow suit with the astrology, so make it make sense to me. Because the astrology says that there's wonderful things coming into you. No, this is hard work. This is taking on too much. It's like it's taking on too much. It's like somebody in this situation, I don't know if it's you or them, is working too hard to make this situation good, and so they're fucking done. They don't want it anymore. They're over it. And so it's almost like I'm fine walking away with things half-assed. It's almost like that sense of, sometimes to win a battle, you have to give up. Because realizing that you're just spending too much, it's costing too much for you to stay in it just to win, you're not winning at all. You're not. It's almost like, bam, suddenly you realize there's clarification here. Like, I'm not winning in this situation. This isn't actually what I want. This is too stressful. I'm working too hard. On the outside, it was supposed to be, it was supposed to be so much. It was supposed to be everything. It was like everything that everybody else wanted for me. That everybody else thought would be perfect for me. But it wasn't perfect for me at all. It was nowhere near it. In fact, I would say that you kept up too much facade. And now it's over. It's a sense of just letting it go and realizing nothing is going to come from all of this hard work that I'm doing. So I'm going to stop doing it. Because it doesn't really matter to me that much anyway. It's almost like remembering who you are when you almost lost yourself to the dream that was that relationship. The concept, oh, we all have the same friends, or my family loves them, or everybody else is happy for me but me. That's the kind of energy that's here right now. Or no matter how I try to convince myself how good it is, it's not. And there's such a liberation here. But how does that go with the astrology? How does that even add up? Because the astrology says, oh, this is Mercury retrograde. It says it's transitional. It's a change, it's a shift. It's learning how to accept less because less is more. There's also a financial struggle here. Somebody is struggling financially. Could be a sense of just realizing that somehow either they were using you for money, or you were using them and that's all they really had, or a sense of realizing and accepting, I'm gonna have to figure this out for myself, or there has been a financial shift and a financial change and you'd rather be by yourself. A lot of times, Scorpio, when God is bringing new value into our life, He won't bring value into our life until we get rid of that crap or those shitty relationships that are only going to drain us. It seems like somebody was here in your life because they were in a transitional period of your life. Or they were in a transitional period. Somebody was in a transitional period of their lives and needed somebody and worked their ass off to make a situation. They were there because they needed somebody. They didn't love somebody. They needed somebody. They were desperate. This is a desperation connection. This is 100% the person that is coming, that you're going to be hearing from, or there's a conclusion around this story. This is a story of all stories, man. I don't know what the hell this means, but we're going to get into it. Let's go to the extended reading. The link is below. I want to let you guys know this is the last week I will be posting extended readings on Born Without Boundaries Tarot for the Unbound members. The Unbound membership is done after this week. If you want to subscribe and get all the extended readings the way you used to with the Unbound, I'm having a subscription over on Vimeo, and you can subscribe over there and you'll get unlimited access. Or you can just go on in and rent the videos like you used to. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. I'm going to see you guys. Hold on. Was this person your wife? Your spouse? The plot thickens. I'll see you guys in the extended.